How's it going, everyone? Ace Armory here. We're going to be doing a quick cleaning video on the Springfield Armory Hellcat Pro. Alright, let's get started. Like always, we want to clear the firearm, make sure there's nothing inside the chamber. Alright, we're good to go. I did make another video on how to disassemble the Hellcat Pro. If you guys are interested in watching that, I'll go ahead and I'll link it down below. For the most part, the teardown's pretty simple. I think it's a 2-minute video. The cleaning tools we're going to be using today are going to be CLP or any cleaning that you might be using for your firearms. We got a brush. We have some cotton patches. Our brass bore brush. And a patch holder. Something else I like to use is a silicone cloth. And just different sized cotton patches, depending on what we're cleaning. Alright, well, let's get started. So I usually like to pour some CLP on my brush. This brush has gone, it's had its fair share of cleaning, to say the least. But put some CLP on the brush, get started with the recoil spring and guide rod. The way I like to go about it is kind of just brush everything down. And another thing that I did want to point out is that this cleaning video isn't just specifically for the Hellcat Pro. Most modern handguns are going to be pretty similar, so you can always use these tips on a different handgun. All right, so got some CLP on there. I'm gonna get the cotton patch, pass it through, wipe it down. One thing I like to do is with my fingernail, get it in between the recoil spring and kind of just spin it. It'll kind of go down with it. You'll get some of that carbon that's in there. All right, once you're done with that, cotton patches do, sometimes it leaves a little residue behind, so I like to go back and kind of brush some of that off. And at the same time, you're leaving a thin layer of that CLP, so it never hurts. All right, put that to the side. Next up, we have the frame. For the frame, we're not going to be going too in depth. You could stay cleaning these guns for hours on end. You'll never be done. And then once again, this is a basic cleaning. Just don't want us to start jamming on us while we're at the range. Just wipe everything down. Those crevices, as you guys can see, it is dirty. We did take it out to the range not too long ago, so we're gonna want to make sure to get all these little crevices. Get in there like this. Continue to brush everything down. All right, get another cotton patch, wipe everything down. It is dirty, bright. I just like to wipe everything down, nothing crazy. All right, Once everything's wiped down, like always, try to get some of that cotton patch residue off. Don't want any of that inside of the firearm. Alright, frame is done. We can move on to the slide. So for the slide, it is exposed to the elements, so it can never hurt to get some CLP on it. Once again, CLP, like I said before, it's a cleanant, it's a lubricant, and it's a preservative. So it doesn't hurt to pass it through. Brush the inside. Grab a cotton patch. Start wiping everything down. These little crevices. It's pretty dirty. Alright, let's get another patch. Alright, that's all finished. Let's go ahead and pass the brush. Alright, slide is done. Next up, we have the barrel. Same thing, pass the brush with some CLP. Clean the outside of the barrel. Alright. Now we're going to clean the inside of the barrel. We're going to grab our brass bore brush here. Pass it through. Alright. Now we're going to get our patch holder. Pass it through. If it wants to. Alright, there we go. And usually when I start first putting it into the barrel, I like to put some CLP on it before putting it in and pass it through. Another way to go about it is to wrap it around. Wrap the cotton patch around the brass bore brush and then shove it into the barrel. That's another way to go about it. Today we're going to be using the patch holder since the firearm isn't too dirty. And hold it up to a light. Make sure that it's nice and clean in there. Alright. The barrel's good to go. All right, now that all the pieces are good to go, we're going to put it back together. Put the barrel back in. The recoil spring guide rod back in. I'm going to slide it back onto the frame. Lastly, I like to go back with the silicone cloth, wipe it all down. And that is a basic cleaning for the Springfield Armory Hellcat Pro. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys did enjoy this video, please feel free to drop a like, subscribe. Like always, we'll be dropping some more videos. See you guys next time.